Ooh, welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. Madden Sims presented by MyBookie.ag. I'm Sean, stacking that money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer dog?
Hey, people wondering, Sean, why? We look different.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know. Before you say anything, we are beautiful. Thank you. But why is there just a hat in the middle, Sean?
Oh yeah, Colby passed away. R.I.P. the database.
We're gonna pour some out to him on our computers.
We got it. We're doing a live play-by-play. We got the close-up cameras. We got a nice little setup there. Shout out to Kramer for getting this sweet little broadcast system going. We're doing Madden Sims, and of course Friday or Saturday and Sunday night we're doing the college football tournament Sims. And we just taped this Belmont picks podcast. Make sure you check that out.
Definitely check this.
And
out.
if you haven't joined MyBookie already, MyBookie giving away a $10 free bet to anyone who signs up using promo code SGP. Free $10 bet on the good old Belmont Stakes. And we're going to be doing some free play giveaways in this game.
Oh shit! Boner Soup back with a new name. Shout out Boner Soup. I don't sit when I pee though, just for the record. He
loves saying that to you, Kramer. He loves throwing out.
You know what it is?
Kramer sits when he pees.
He's probably complimenting my skin. He's like, "Wow, that is some nice skin. You're how old and your skin looks that good?" That's right, baby.
I do not have amazing skin. I have an amazing drinking ability. Slugging away this Jameson. Shout out to Magic Man Blanco hooking up the studio with some sweet JMO. Love that. So salud. And let's talk about this game, Kramer. We got a good matchup. Dolphins at Jaguars right now. Jaguars. Let me see the latest line here. Jaguars 1.5 point favorite. I am up 8 units on you. As you know, if you've seen Kramer's Twitter profile, he keeps the running tab going there.
It's important.
I'm up 8 units on you. What do you like in this game? And I'm assuming are we keeping the standard 2 unit bet?
I think we might as well at this point. There's no turning back.
I got no taste for a 1 unit bet now. Once you've gotten 2.
Here's the thing. I've heard the commissioner is going to pass down a 1 game suspension for Pick Dundee, which means Colby's going to be on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to be on the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, God damn it.
Give me Tua.
All right.
Give me the boys. They were believing last year.
Minshew mania. Let's go. Tua is, and he is the starting quarterback. We are using updated rosters. Tua is a borderline sim god. Miami does have some other holes on their rosters, and Jacksonville has randomly showed up at times. They do still have Yannick Ngakoue, even though he wants to be traded. He wants to get out of the Jaguars. Small bets, no frets. Talking shit already. Hey, buddy, we can pump you out of this chat room at any moment. Just watch yourself. He doesn't understand. You're listening to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money green. Ryan, Real Money Kramer. Database will be joining us, and it's the battle for who is gonna take over Florida. It's the COVID Thursday night battle. I know why you're thinking, why did we pick Miami at Jacksonville? Seems like a random game. It is because we're simulating week 3
I'm sorry.
of the NFL season, and this is week 3. So, and everyone's favorite part, picking up the deciding what uniforms to go with.
And that's what I was going to say. This is Thursday night football. We have to go color rush, right? That's pretty. It
is Thursday.
That's pretty fire.
I love that.
It's pretty fire for the Dolphins.
Nose beer white for the Miami Dolphins. Love them there.
The Jags color rush is just going to be awful.
All black? Yeah, no. Go all black.
No.
You can't have.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
All right, let's let the chat decide.
All black or all blue? Split looks bad.
Yeah, the split's no good. It's got to be all one color. All black, all blue. Call it.
Blue. Says Dacryl 007.
What about this guy? Throwback?
It's a little bizarre.
Anyone have a comment?
Black, blue. Blue is the early leader. Blue takes it, Kramer.
What about this?
All right. I'll save a spot for gold if we can get some gold momentum going.
This is very Irish Notre Dame. If anyone, all right, vote. Let's see. Blue seems to be winning.
All right, blue is winning. Gold's making a run.
Gold. Oh yeah, gold just.
Okay, gold is the winner. Let's go. And Kramer, what are we doing for the $25 free play? Which small bets, no frets will not be able to get because he is a hater. What are we thinking for the free play?
Well, I mean, I think it's got to be. This is a story about the quarterbacks, right?
Yes.
We got to be talking about passing touchdowns.
Passing touchdowns. Although if Minshew or Tua run it in, I think we count it. So QB touchdowns. Let's do it. $25 free play will be awarded. Stay tuned. Listen to the audio so you can figure out how to get that $25 free play. And if you're still not on, get over to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code SGP. Subscribe to the podcast. We just had an awesome Jim McMahon podcast not that long ago. We did our top 10 fantasy football quarterbacks, EPL return, RBC heritage picks. We do it all.
Here we go. Oh, they are fire.
And the Miami Dolphins will start with the ball, returning it out to the 24. We'll call it. That's where it'll take over. 1st and 10.
Oh my God! Look at this. Look at these. All right, this might be our masterpiece, Sean. This might
is pretty
be
solid.
All right, have we ever done a cheers without dancing? Like, let's do it.
Yeah,
Disrespectful
Tua
cheers.
out of the shotgun, completes it. 15 yard.
We'll do
pickup.
the cheers in his camera.
Yeah, there you go. Cheers. And that's Devontae Parker with the grab there, picks up 15. Miami on the move already.
I mean, Sean, you're not going to like it when Colby comes in here hot and starts ranting about Minshew mania.
I know I will. But if we call him Pick Dundee, he's been hot with Pick Dundee. Matt Breida picks up 1, 2nd and 9.
And we remember the game Matt Breida had in the 1st round of Madden Mayhem to upset the Patriots. He was for a long time, he was the 1st round rushing leader.
Breida did have a huge game, but so did Tua. And Tua looked great. And I've kind of been riding Tua in these Sims. Hate to be on the other side of it. 2nd and 9, Tua out of the shotgun, receiver in motion at the bottom of your screen. Back to throw, checks it down underneath, picks up a handful there. 3rd and 3 though. That's Williams getting involved. 6-yard pickup. Oh, here he is. Pick Dundee joining the
Coming
program.
in hot. We got a new setup.
Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot.
Tua under center, 3rd and 3. 12 minutes left to go in the 1st. Tua back to throw, completes it to
Devontae Parker, baby.
1st down for the Miami Dolphins at midfield.
No, that's not an earthquake. That's what. Oh, look at hello, Colby.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let me get this bandana in the shot.
Let's
There you go.
get you framed up.
Sorry. My apologies.
You look like you look. What do they call people who used to like sell newspapers back? Newsies.
Tua play action deep ball to Gesicki, overthrows it.
Pick Dundee obviously is on the Jags.
Oh, Minshew mania for everybody.
Here's the problem.
What?
Pick Dundee, that name, 1 game suspension for being tardy. So
Oh,
Colby's
wow.
on the Jags.
No.
Sean's on the Jags.
You can't do that to
I'm
me.
feeling good. Let's go.
We're in the middle of a pandemic, but all of LA is fucking driving today.
Tua under center. Another play action back to throw.
Oh no, that was
Incomplete
bad.
out to the outside. He's had moments where his accuracy looks way off, but
Colby,
he's still overall pretty good.
How
in this game.
fire is this new setup right here?
Ah, man, I'm digging it. You know what I mean? I gotta talk to my makeup artist. You know what I mean?
Just saying.
Dolphin
get
at 13 saying, "Come on."
Let's go.
Rough start there with the throw. Tua out of the shotgun. 3rd and 10 midfield. 0-0 early in the 1st. They called the screen.
Got it.
Checks it down. He's got room to run and blockers.
Oh!
Great open field tackle by the Jaguars.
I'll say this: those white Dolphins uniforms are fire.
Yeah, we were just sucking ourselves off saying how good of a job we did picking these uniforms.
Well, Jacksonville's are they're just filthy in a horrible way, but they're fun.
Yeah, they're gold. I mean, this is Thursday Night Football. This is the color rush debacle you expect on Thursday Night Football. Dolphins punt it and out of bounds at the 16. That's where Minshew mania will take over.
There we go, Minshew.
Jordan rules the world, saying gonna be dope to see Colby this close up, pissed off.
Oh yeah. This is gonna get real intimate and scary because you're gonna see the darkness.
Do we have the balls where I can just?
I know the fact that Colby can reach the camera.
Minshew under center, pitches out to Fournette, tries to get the outside, breaks the tackle, cuts up field down the sideline, picks up 8, 2nd and 2. Not really sure what he was doing there early, but nice missed tackle.
I'm telling you, Colby looks like. I mean, there's something Colby looks like. I don't know. I feel like
I look very glowy in that.
You do. There's a lot of light. We got a lot of ins, a lot of outs. We'll work it out.
I'll see if I can fix that.
Minshew under center, hands it off to Fournette again, gets to the outside, turns up field, gets a first down for your Jacksonville Jaguars out to the 26. We got to get Colby some powder.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm looking like powder.
I think all our powder has gone to nose beers. Kramer taking a quick break there.
I think he's going to talk to the makeup artist.
Minshew under center. Fournette the lone back, delayed handoff to Fournette again.
And Fournette is the real wild card in this game. Because the Miami running game they don't have a Fournette. Remember, he had a great game against, I think, Indy and Madden Mayhem.
No, that's they took him down. Or no, I think Indy ended up pulling it out.
No, they ended up pulling it out, but I think Minshew only threw for 120 yards, and it was a close game. I think it went to overtime, maybe.
Minshew, probably his first throw of the game, out of the center, empty set, out of the shotgun. Completes it. Down the sideline. Good ball there by Minshew. Picks up 11. Throwing it to that out of the backfield to Chris Thompson.
Former Redskin.
It's bounced around the league. Wide open. And Jags now. Almost near midfield. They're on the move here. Jacksonville, let's go.
Sean, have you reminded people that we just recorded a super awesome Belmont podcast?
Yeah, Belmont Steaks, baby. And get that $10 free play over at my bookie.
He's got it.
Action.
There we go. The mania is still happening.
Minshew heating up, getting a nice ball down the field to D.D. Westbrook into the Miami Dolphins territory. Boner Soup saying, do we have swag/merch you can buy? Of course. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/merch.
I mean, we're going to step. I just.
Minshew bubble screen, and it works. Juke move complete for another first down.
Of course it works with the mania.
The Minshew, DJ Chark getting involved early and often.
I'm going to go out and say Minshew mania better than Hulkamania.
Oh, stop it.
A Magic Man Blanco saying, what do we think of the Jamal Adams trade rumors? He gave the Jets 7 teams he would like to go to. So
just trade that piece of shit.
What's his deal?
He's a fucking
I don't know, he seems like a pain in the ass, but if the Eagles got him, I'd be on board.
You see what happens when they start being a professional all the way back in college?
Yeah.
They're prepared. They understand their self-worth. And they're just whiny millennials.
Yeah. Trade him to Jacksonville.
I actually heard that he was also on the Kyrie Irving conference call.
Starting their own league. Minshew out of the shotgun, 2nd and 5 to the end zone. Almost there.
Dude, look at this offense. 4 for 4.
He's just going up and down the field. And if you remember,
what is going on here, Sean?
They're making love on the field. Oh my God.
Someone clip that.
Put it in your ass. Should I put it in your ass?
Someone clip that, please.
I'm not ready for that yet. I thought this was a platonic relationship on the field. Minshew out of the shotgun, 1st and goal from the 3.
Jamal Adams said he wanted to go to the 49ers.
Free play, loading.
Plenty of time to the end zone. Touchdown. Let's go.
I called it free play loading.
5 for 5. Can you feel that mania? Can you feel that mania?
It's early.
Hey guys.
Sports Gambling Podcast. Let me get that free play, dog.
All right, let's do it. Let's give out a $25 free play. Send in a screenshot of your 5-star review of the Sports Gambling Podcast. Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And it's blocked.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Oh, and they could get 2 here.
Let's go.
We have losers.
We have ourselves a pick 2.
Whoa.
This is unbelievable.
Fucking losers.
Have we seen that yet?
No. First time. Yeah.
This is the first time we've seen a block kick return for 2 points. So Jags now only up 4, probably should have been 7. But remember, the $25 free play, courtesy of mybookie.ag, is up for grabs. All you got to do, send in a screenshot of, tweet out a screenshot of your 5-star review of the Sports Gambling Podcast, Sports Gambling Podcast Network feed, or the College Experience. Tag at Gambling Podcast so we see it on Twitter. And best one,
wow,
or our favorite wins $25. $5 free play over at mybookie.ag.
It is funny how just watching a number of these games, you start noticing the difference in the animation when something different's going to happen. And it's like almost like the randomness. They have to program like the kicker to do something slower just so that the attack can get in there.
Yeah.
So I've been reading about all the new features in Madden 21, and people are pissed. It sounds like instead of fixing things like the AI and franchise mode and some of these things people are diving into deeper now with the pandemic and everything. No, they made it so you can freestyle, like you can control your touchdown dance.
Oh my God.
It's like, what the fuck?
So the bubble screen's going to be thriving, huh?
Yeah. But it's like, okay, cool. Now you can like throw a combo down and do like the Dougie in the end zone.
We got a winner already. I'll announce in the second. Tua completes it to Gesicki.
Let's go, boy.
And Kramer, we have yet to do the tight end fantasy football preview podcast, but Mike Gesicki, Penn State grad, I'm putting him on my list.
I do.
And as much as I love a white tight end from Penn State, the fact that he's I don't know, I see him getting involved in these Madden Sim games. I really think he could make some noise. Tua out of the I formation. Hands it off to Jordan Howard.
Bro.
Only picks up one.
Jordan Howard is a modern day Ron Dane. Just trips over the line of scrimmage.
No, Dane's worse.
He won a Heisman, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a garbage.
Isn't that crazy?
Heisman. Yeah. Every running back for Wisconsin.
Jordan Howard's legitimately good. He's just got injury issues because he just runs over dudes.
Who was the guy after Ron Dane?
At Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Or
another prolific.
they had
to
Michael
a hard
Bennett.
count, 3rd and 1.
Oh!
Almost intercepted.
No, not Michael
They had
Bennett.
Michael Bennett. They had Brian Calhoun. They had Grant Moss. I'm trying to think of who other running back. I'm sure it wasn't Michael Bennett.
Breaking news: we have a winner in the $25 free play giveaway. Jim Adams, who his Twitter handle is at SGPFan34.
Oh wow!
Just made my first Twitter so I could follow the guys. Love the Sims Classic, even though I'm losing a lot of money.
Oh,
hashtag Sim God.
Serious question, Sean. What percentage of our fan base has a Twitter account only to enter a contest like this?
It seems
15%.
Magic Man Blanco started a Twitter
25%?
just because
Yes.
of this. Yeah, so we got some action on that.
Ron Dane. Yeah, Ron Dane was a beast in college.
Nah, he was a product of the system, dude.
Okay, he still got to pick him up and put him down.
I knew that dude was going to be a bust. That's what
hand off to Fournette. Not much there. 2nd and 9. Jags take over after that nice 3 and out. They have a chance for some momentum here. Let's go, Jacksonville. Jordan Rules the World said, I had Twitter and never used it until the contest. Twitter should be paying us. Jesus Christ. Minshew under center, 12 personnel. Play action rolls to his left.
There we go.
Checks it down to the tight end. Complete.
At what quarter is he going to throw this incompletion? Because he's only going to have one today, Kramer.
O'Shaughnessy with the catch. 2nd and 4 or 3rd and 3. My apologies.
With Minshew, it's rare to see a drop hit the floor.
Minshew,
really
empty set out of the shotgun.
Crowbarred that one in. Shameless. Shameless.
I mean, just
easy completion underneath.
Left and right. What is he? 8 of 8, 7 of 7, 75 yards of a touchdown.
Thompson with the catch, and that moves the sticks. Jacksonville, a packed house. They probably got some dudes
in the hot tub,
getting going in the hot tub, getting some chicks, some wine coolers. I formation, hand off to Fournette again, gets to the off tackle.
Madden 2020 says, "What's up, SGP? I'm a little late to the party.
Love us some Madden 2020.
Hey,
what up? 420, 20.
Buddy. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Is Ace Blazer in the house?
420, you know what that means?
Woo! It's smoking about weed.
Love that guy. The weed smoking guy just got his gear that I sent him for. Blessing the podcast with 2 drops.
Nice.
Minshew under center. 2nd and 2.
It's going to be great to see his grandfather in an SGP shirt.
Sean, we pay our employees and we pay the fans who contribute to the show.
We're spreading the wealth. That's Fournette again. Picks up only a couple. That's all I needed. Another first down for the Jags. This Dolphins defense has not come to play, Kramer. You got to be feeling worried.
I'm very worried. I was just trying to play.
Minshew out of the.
Just throwing darts. Perfect ball.
I don't know if it's a dart if it's 3 yards, Colby, but that was a good touch on the ball to O'Shaughnessy.
Put it right where he could. I mean, there's not a better way you can throw that ball, Sean.
Bronx Bomber 407, you got your shout out.
Just moving pawns on the board, Sean. I was really just looking to make sure I was on the opposite side of Colby. That's all that what play was.
Who's Colby?
Well, the suspension is happening one game.
Chris Thompson, huge hole up the middle, and he fumbled it.
Let's go.
Loser. He's down.
Let's go.
He's down. He's down.
Booth review. Let's go. He's down.
No.
I feel great about this. He's down. Boom.
Yes, let's go. That's what we needed. Minshew under center. Huge break. That would have killed the momentum. Miami would have been back in this game. Hand it off to Fournette.
Boom.
And they're just running it down their throats.
It's going to be just easy cash, Sean.
We'll remember that play.
That's going to come back to haunt the Dolphins. First down, and the clock continues to tick. Interesting if you had the first quarter under. I looked up and I'm like, why is it not 7-0? I completely forgot about the blocked extra point for 2 points.
So let me get this straight.
And that could could come back to play because the spread was 1.5 points. So
look, Minshew's throwing a perfect game right now.
He's a no hitter.
We're one quarter in.
Live number is 6.5. That feels, I think what the Kramer gang is going to do is we're going to wait for these points to happen, and then we're going to buy us more Dolphin stock.
The art of the chase. Minshew back to throw out of the shotgun. Intercept.
Still perfect.
Go. Boom.
Get him.
Oh, I should have bet it. Bet the 6.5 if you can.
God damn it, Colby.
What do you mean? He's still perfect. The ball has not hit the turf yet.
You kept saying what a great game he has. When's he going to throw his first incomplete? I've never seen such an epic mush job. Pick six. Buddy, are you fucking kidding me? How are they losing this game right now?
Plenty of time left. Don't doubt the mania.
This fucking sucks.
Look,
almost another block.
My name is Pick Dundee. Of course he's going to throw a pick at some point. All right.
Is the score really 6-9 right now?
Kramer, can we get a rule in here? Nice. Gronk checking in. Nice. Is this considered a $25 free play? People want to know, because technically we said, if Gardner Minshew throws a touchdown?
We said passing touchdown.
Oh, you're right. All right, we'll hold off.
But maybe we'll see. I mean, we'll see how the chat's doing. We'll see how we'll see how big the chat gets. We'll see how hot fire it gets.
If someone was to send in a 5-star iTunes review to the Twitter feed, possibly that would help swing the decision. And the free plays will hit your account hopefully in the next couple days. Yeah, probably tomorrow.
We'll call it 24 hours.
God, what a tremendous swing there. All right. We're only down 3.
Don't panic. There's one team that's moving the ball. There's one team that's not.
Yeah. And the team that's moving the ball is losing. That's what's terrifying.
I mean, honestly, the fact that Miami has 9 points on a returned blocked extra point and a pick 6, that's pretty funny, objectively.
How is Jacksonville losing? Danky Nugs 22 wants to know.
Woo, ain't smoking about weed.
Minshew takes over under center.
You guys are in trouble. The spread's now +0.5 for the Jags. I really should have gotten that +6, and I'm such a pussy.
Miami's defense has to be tired because they're just stayed out on the field. Another 2-yard pickup by Fournette.
They've outscored them. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? 7-6 right now, bitch. No, actually, the defense has 9 points.
Minshew under center. Fournette the lone back. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Back to throw, plenty of time. Checks it down to Fournette.
Perfect ball.
Sean is really getting angry at Colby.
No, well, he really.
Yep.
He was. It's like he's never gambled before. His just like doing anything he can to jinx the Jags was really impressive.
He's very confident. Is it perhaps the newsy attitude?
Well, you
3rd and 3. Hand off to Fournette. Breaks through a tackle. Juke move. Fournette's having himself a game.
Well, I was going to say, is it me or has Fournette looked better than I've ever seen him in one of these sims?
He had a great game in Madden Mayhem.
But a lot of it was
Indy.
that he had like an 80-yard run.
Yeah,
if you recall.
It's true. It's true. But I'm waiting for that 80-yard run right now.
I don't know. I don't know about this. I think he looks good. He looks like he's been improved. They took him in the lab.
Out of the I formation, Fournette gets to the outside.
Oh, break that tackle, man.
Yeah, if he would have broke that, there was plenty of room to run. Only picks up
pussy.
1. 2nd and 9.
Wait, why
And
did
Magic Man Blanco's checking out that
what we
he was checking in on the Josh Allen. I made Josh Allen my #1 fantasy football quarterback for 2020. I think he could be a real steal in fantasy. So check out that whole episode. Thompson,
fucking North Turner play call.
delayed handoff, not
Sean,
much there.
Did a best ball draft yesterday. Miles Sanders, number 6. Number 6 pick overall.
Wow.
Oh, really?
It's not going to be a hot take when you make him your #1 running back, Sean.
Wow.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, but yes, Miles Sanders will be the #1 fantasy football running back. He's going to get like 20 touches a game. Minshew out of the shotgun, plenty
He's
of
got
room
to
to
get
run.
rid of it.
Slides, spin
Jesus.
move, and he fumbles. They pick it up.
Go.
He's got room to run.
Run
Lower your
over.
shoulder, big boy.
He got going. He picked him up and put him down.
He's got to lower that shoulder. Sean's 100% right. He let him get the lower position.
He's going to get made fun of in the offensive lineman room because a DB tackled
yeah,
him.
come on.
If he breaks that, it might be a first down.
Ryan Lewis for the Dolphins having a hell of a game. He had the pick 6 and that key offensive lineman tackle. Oh, nice punt. Beautiful punt. Drops dead at the 8, and that's where the Dolphins and Tua will take over. Haven't scored yet on offense. We'll see if they
Tua
can get it going.
hasn't done anything.
Oh, well, that very first drive, he had a couple nice balls, but since then it's just been nothing.
By the way, Sean, I'm on the sticks tonight.
You are on the sticks.
on the
People
sticks.
can see that. Tua out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. Drop back to throw, incomplete.
Come on.
What happened to Tua? Remember that first game in Madden Mayhem when he just lit him on fire.
He's real hot and cold.
They're not kind to the Patriots defense. Well, I guess they're a little bit. Depends on the game. Patriots sucked one game against Seattle. They were good one game against Seattle.
Chicago Bears 85 wants to know who picked diarrhea yellow unis
Sean,
We're very pro diarrhea at the Sports Counting Podcast.
and pro 1985 Chicago Bears.
Yeah, and
Tua.
if you want to hear a story about Jim McMahon and diarrhea,
oh my God, what was that?
check out the most recent or one of the most recent podcasts from us with
Yeah, Jim McMahon tells an awesome. He's got awesome stories about Ditka and Buddy Ryan fighting themselves. A center who shit himself, and Walter Payton's Uzis.
Yeah.
If that doesn't sell you on a podcast, I don't know what will.
right?
2 out of the shotgun.
And a $1 million bet too.
3rd
right?
and 10 at the 8.
Perfect.
Wow. He looks horrible.
Run through a motherfucker face.
Oh, sorry. I meant to go with this one.
He wasn't that. He wasn't that bad before, was he?
Tell the McMahon diarrhea story. Well, it's not much of a story, but when he was with the Chargers, one of the center that he had playing for him shit his pants, and Jim McMahon refused to go under center and insisted that they call a timeout and call the shotgun.
I believe Dan Henning was their coach, and he would not call plays out of the shotgun, which pissed off McMahon. Especially if, as you can imagine,
These
with
were
your
old
center.
school football guys, Colby.
Oh yeah, I love
It's a
that,
different
man.
time.
And Madden 4 2020 pointing out that we did agree that Danny Dimes is a top 30 quarterback in fantasy.
Yeah, top 32.
Top 32.
At running the ball,
Just overall, top 32.
He got into the top 32.
fumble,
Ooh,
no,
late flag. That could be a
boom.
face mask. Eric Rowe, former Eagle. And not only did he get the 9-yard pickup, tack on 15. Jags back in field goal position at the 34 of the Dolphins. Let's go. Coop Ticker pointing out the casual bong rip.
Listen, real quick, if you aren't casually ripping a bong, I don't know how you're doing it. Like you're doing it wrong.
And it's not a bong. It's a vape pen. We're grown adults. Minshew with a dart. Now that was a good ball by Minshew. The only ball he's thrown that's bad has been the pick 6.
All 11 have been completed. Sean.
Chark with the 11-yard catch.
I mean, yeah, just keep He's got 2 touchdown passes. He's crushing it. Is that a perfect passer rating?
The ball has yet to hit the turf.
Minshew out of the shotgun. Hands it off. Huge hole in the middle for Thompson. Down to the 9. Chris Thompson.
How do you guys only have 6 points?
I have no idea. I can't explain it.
I'm not in panic mode.
Sean, I forgot to tell you on the podcast, but I know you like to comment on my tips. I went to the store today, weed store, spent a bunch of money.
They asked for gratuity there?
Well, I threw an extra 50 in.
Wait, was it one of those things where like you pay with the iPad and flips over and they say 15 or 20%?
I bought $500 worth of stuff, so it was $497. So I left $550, and the woman's like, this is too much," and I was like, "That's for you. Pass it forward." So I know I'm winning.
See, I
tonight.
hate this because
I know a pick 6 about to happen.
Minshew out of the shotgun, completes it, touchdown. Boom. Let's go.
I hate the entrapment of like nowadays you go like just like.
What's the trap?
Charles Jones with the touchdown.
The tipping on like random shit. Like you'll go somewhere and they'll put you're buying
Eifert
something normal.
Eifert, sorry.
I've gone there and tipped $0. I'm going to a retail store. I was just feeling generous.
Even with like the coffee, it's outrageous. Like I'm paying $8 for a fucking coffee.
It's not their fault.
And you're still asking for a tip. You're trying to strong arm me into a chip.
But Colby, as someone who works in the service industry,
I've never heard this take from someone in the service industry.
Here's the problem.
Well, that's different when you're a bartender.
Hold
it's like
on,
you are actually. You don't need to tip me if I twist off your fucking Corona.
But here's the difference.
You know what I mean? Like,
here's the difference. Back on the East Coast, people are getting paid like $2 an hour. Out here, you get like $15 an hour.
You're hurting your case, Ryan.
What?
You're saying they're getting $15 an hour and you're tipping them with the case of the taco
I'm saying
guys.
It's a complete choice. I'm not saying you have to tip. I encourage your right to be a shyster.
Look, Dean Hogue knows what I'm talking about. He says Subway started doing that tip. Subway is a place where you're already signing up. You're already signing up for a horrible sandwich.
That's not a tip jar. That's for like underprivileged kids.
You mean
I'm telling you, they do the iPad, the reverse. They flip it over.
7-Eleven has the tip jar. No, that's the give a penny, take a.
Dolphins get the return out to the 25.
No. I'm not talking about that type of tip.
Kramer or Colby. I don't mean to interrupt your old man rant. We can get to that. What I want to tell people is there's another $25 free play up for grabs. Send in a screenshot of a 5-star review of a SGPN product. Whether it's the NBA Odds Pod, the College Experience feed, Sports Gambling Podcast Network feed, or the Classic Sports Gambling Podcast feed, tag @Gambling Podcast.
And I promise you, we're not going to sucker you into tipping us. All right?
We don't have a tip jar. It's the opposite. We give out money, which we should be keeping for ourselves. We're that much of degenerates. It's 2nd and 9.
No, I agree though. I do have a problem with the expectation of tipping.
Oh my God, it's fucking.
But I like to tip when I've had a good service experience.
It's so millennial. It's like, okay, yeah, at fucking Chipotle.
2 out of the shotgun, 2nd and 9.
You took a spoon and put some fucking beans on my burrito.
And that's a completion to Devontae Parker. I don't know if he got both feet in.
Again, I think, if a guy comes up to my house and sets up a Mexican restaurant,
that's a little different.
Feeds like 45 people.
That's a little different.
Yeah, I'm going to tip the guy. All right.
No,
sorry,
I'm not against.
I'm not
against tipping. I'm against tipping 60%. D's nuts. 14 saying he listened to the NBA pod. They know their shit. Good stuff. Thanks for checking that out.
Tua starting to warm up.
Heating up. Another completion there to.
And again, I support people's right to do whatever they want when it
Preston
comes to
Williams,
tipping.
2nd and inches.
Now, will I judge you for being a piece of shit cheap person? Yeah.
No.
Do you have to tip as much as a big dog like myself tips? No, you don't.
Dude.
Well, that tip was from the podcast, to be clear.
It all matters.
Well, that's why you're.
Wow!
Get back up, get him.
Still sack him.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
There we go.
And down he goes. Harrison with the tackle. Kramer, Aiden229, loving the updated face cams. SGP, the kings of adapting and our tech gods. So Kramer, you may not be a sim god, but you are a tech god.
No, I'm both.
Tech god or a tip god?
Someone said that the Bass Pro Shop in Las Vegas now has a casino or sports book.
No, it has for a while. And a quick anecdote, Sean.
Is that the one on the side of the 15? That's gigantic.
I was out there.
Oh yeah, I know that thing.
Yeah.
I was out there at the Silverton. That's the casino attached to
I've
it.
been there.
Wilson picks up a couple.
And let's just say we went on a little bit of a heater.
I love how you were at the Silverton. I had to stay there one time.
Like what's the impulse purchase there? Do you win a lot of money and buy a canoe and like
No, it gets better.
a Billy Badmouth bass or whatever?
You know, we get there, and of
bass?
course, I'm like, guys, you should get the card because if we sit down and gamble, like, there's not many people gambling. They're probably going to comp us something. Maybe we'll get a free lunch. We were staying down there for some reason. I don't remember. Anyway, it was Super Bowl.
Wait, I gotta know why the fuck you were staying.
It was
at the Silverton.
Super Bowl, and we were going to the South Point. So
okay.
we weren't staying. Whatever. Long story short, I go on a heater, Sean.
1st and 10, incomplete.
I go on this heater, and again, I'm at a $5 table, but I'm throwing down I think I was playing like $50 a hand blackjack. And next thing you know, they're like, oh, you should go over to the window, see if they'll comp you lunch. They comp us lunch. They're like, oh, Mr. Kramer, you've been upgraded to our 5th level up card just from this hour session.
Security's ringing you over $200.
Minshew,
It gets better.
delayed handoff to Fournette, nothing there.
They're like, and you've accumulated enough credits to qualify for our complete deluxe diamond suite gift package. I walk over and it's a whole bunch of baking pans, a 9x9, a 13x9.
What a deal!
When I'm sitting there, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I ended up giving it away to someone.
Oh, you look at you.
Minshew out of the shotgun, 3rd and 11, huge 3rd down, plenty of time.
What
Spin
the
move.
fuck is he
Throw
doing?
it, throw it, throw
Oh
it,
my
you dumb
God.
motherfucker. He does. Comes back to the ball for. Oh my God! It was in his hands.
This has been a pretty epic game.
Who was that? That is. That's Chris Conley.
Is that the what's it called? Not the slippers. What's it called? Where you have the stain resistant pan, the spray.
Teflon
Yeah.
No.
causes cancer.
The fuck kind of spray?
4th and 11. Watch
Copper
the
skillet,
documentary.
the iron copper skillet.
I'm more of a cast iron man. Not like these fucking pussies.
Jags the punt down to the 30. And picks up a couple there.
I like my
Dolphins
pan.
will take over 1st and 10 at the 33.
I like a pan where you're supposed to leave the food on
Oh, I like that.
for next time.
Make the wife do some work, huh?
Cast iron's pretty great.
You don't clean cast iron. That's the point.
Like
See?
absorbs all the
See, you're
flavors.
not a real man. You don't know these things. Cast iron is a manly thing to cook on.
Whatever. A pan's a pan.
Tua under center, 1st and 10.
Stand up, Kramer gang.
Huge hole
he's
in
up.
the middle. Is he gone? He hesitated a
He
little
didn't need
bit there.
to juke.
Breda picks up 20 plus into Jacksonville territory. What an interesting first half. Miami's down 4 minutes left to go. Really could go any way here.
What's going on here?
I don't know, Colby. We're watching a football game. We're in
Tua
the studio.
under center, hands it off to Breda.
Breda's
Picks up a handful. And you know what, Kramer? We were on the fence
Let's do it.
about giving out $25 free play.
Do it.
But we got one. Give it out to at Let's Get This Coin on Twitter. You just got a $25 free play.
Oh wow, you almost didn't get that out, Sean. But I like the way that you just put your shoulder down, got across the goal line.
Hand up to Jordan Howard. Nothing there.
There we go.
Oh my God, there's the line of scrimmage. Duck.
There we go.
This guy sucks. I'm very animated.
But look, I'll throw out a 60% tip, like in the bar world. I just don't do the Subway sandwich shop. Pisses me off.
Your issue is you shouldn't just go to Subway. We can avoid this altogether.
No, but if you're in Kansas, you're stuck.
Tua out of the shotgun. Oh no, I would hit up my boy Alex Crouch for some fried chicken.
Oh shit!
Spots. Complete to Dalbert Wilson. That's going to be 1st and goal for the Miami Dolphins.
You
Good
know what
ball
I mean, dude? You fucking do stand up. You've been in spots where you have no choices. You're just stuck
I know.
with
I would eat at a gas station over Subway.
And candidly, part of the reason I like to tip people who are good at their jobs is because people that are the entitlement people that suck at their jobs, I still end up tipping them the normal amount just to not be an asshole.
But not when you go to Chipotle or something, right?
No.
Yeah, that's insulting me.
If someone if you
1st and goal from the 10, 2 out of the shotgun. Slides to his left. Ooh, dangerous throw. Completes it.
If you make me a nice sandwich at Jersey Mike's, are you getting the tip and they're ringing the bell? Hell yeah.
Layered 3-yard grab.
That is
second
weird.
goal.
I do that. I tip at Jersey Mike's, but I don't at Subway.
You know,
Well,
my
because Subway sucks. Jersey Mike's doesn't suck.
My tipping-
And if you live in Southern California, you shouldn't be going to
Yeah.
Chipotle. There's so many better burrito
That's
spots,
true.
Colby.
But dude-
2 out of the shotgun, second and goal. Has time, surveys the field, checks it down again to Gasecki, picks up a couple.
Isn't Chipotle owned by the same company as Taco Bell? Aren't they racist?
I think Chipotle.
Papa John's is racist.
Oh yeah.
No. But the difference is Jersey Mike's is a actual little reader thing, so it's not like blam in your face like the reverse iPad thing. I feel like is more annoying.
They
It's
can't.
like,
They can't afford an iPad.
They're trying to strong
at Subway. Tua out of the shotgun.
Got it.
Completes
Boom.
Fuck,
Let's go.
man. Where's this
Devontae
defense?
Parker, baby. Free play, baby.
The sledgehammer dropping it down. And the Dolphins again are leading this game somehow. Look to extend the lead to a 3-pointer.
Chicago Bears 85. I understand that like nothing's better Chipotle maybe in Chicago.
No, I mean,
In LA, there's a lot better Chipotle.
yeah, I'm not hating on Chipotle overall, but if you're in
Yeah.
Southern California,
Yeah.
Chipotle is, yeah, I mean,
Dude.
there's just,
Sean and I lived with a guy who would go out of his way to go to Chipotle. To the point
That's
where it was
horrible.
like it was one of those things like, dude, we like you can literally throw a stone and get a delicious burrito in Los Angeles.
Lincoln Boulevard in Ashland is a street burrito place. I think it's the best
shout
burrito.
out.
I think it's the best burrito that I've had.
And speaking-
maybe San Diego.
Well,
Like,
and people say that the burrito of the Midwest is the brat.
stop.
Sean, shout out to the
shout out
brat
to
top.
Kenosha, Wisconsin, your place for the best brats in all of Wisconsin. I'm sure they got the game up, enjoying some cheese curds and
You
some
think they
sweet,
got the
sweet,
game up?
delicious brats.
Great old fashions. I saw some on their page.
Yeah, and if you don't have plans for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, prime rib at the Brat Stop. Can't beat it. Falls off.
Double header.
Pairs
Do it
well.
Saturday and Sunday.
Pairs well with college football, which
College
we
football
will
tournament.
be streaming the SGPN college football tournament 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the West Coast, both nights.
And make sure you check out their hero platter. The more hero, the better. You can get all the info at thebratstop.com. Delicious gyro meat and tzatziki sauce.
Jags are now the dog, Sean, +1.
Minshew.
Oh
Oh my God. Almost
goodness.
threw another one. That could have been crazy. Thank God it wasn't.
Much like Mick Jagger, it's so easy. He's getting bored with the regular, so now he's going with he's playing for both teams.
Wow. Deep pull there. All right. Let's do it. Second and 10.
What the hell were we talking about?
Minshew
now?
out of the shotgun.
You said, I like how you said paired with college football because I've been to Wisconsin several times.
Checks it down to Chris Thompson, picks up a handful, bringing up 3rd and 8, 1:10 left to go. Jags do have 3 timeouts, but so do the Dolphins. So if they have to punt here, there's a chance the Dolphins will be in decent field position for a long field goal.
Yeah. But Wisconsin, not a wine state. But yes, come on, Minshew, let's do this.
Justtown 308, sending our change.org position to get us instilled as Monday Night Football announcers.
We're ready.
Minshew checks it down. What are you doing?
What the fuck?
Thompson breaks a tackle. Oh,
Jesus.
He
almost
didn't
got
get
it.
right?
If
No,
he
he
didn't
didn't.
dance around like a fucking idiot.
That was close.
Jesus.
4th and inches. I know Colby's going for it here. I have a feeling the Jags
Of
will
course
not.
I would. You can't be pussies. Come on. You're at home too? Man.
Come on, Jacksonville. How are you losing this first half?
Did California? Oh my goodness.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
wow.
Hey, use the clock,
There's
assholes.
time.
Yeah.
There's time here. There's time for some
Dolphins.
Tua
Pick
magic.
six
And,
loading.
there's certainly is a chance for Tua, who's had a couple dangerous throws, couple INTs dropped. Look out for. I think Jacksonville will get a turnover in this game. When it happens, I don't know, but they're due. Tua out of the shotgun, 4 receiver set. 1st and 10 from the 5.
Turnover.
Tua completes it. The clock continues to
Just
run, or
run
they
the
call
ball,
the
bro.
timeout.
Just run the ball.
Rita with the catch.
Just end it. We don't need. I was kidding about it there being time. Let's end it.
Aiden 229. He's asking about Jamal Adams again. I say trade the bum. That's simple.
If I was the Eagles, I know he's a pain in the ass, but I would definitely take him.
Is the lawnmower sound effect back?
Is
wow.
Scotty Rock for Life saying Kramer does have the Big Ben look now that he has him on the big screen. Deep pass down the sideline.
Wow.
Parker with the diving attempt, but now 3rd and 7, and now the Jags still have the 3 timeouts. If you run the ball here, I mean, Jags still will get the ball back. Decent field position with time left on the clock. Two out of the shotgun, 3rd and 7. Steps up, feels the pressure, completes it underneath.
Timeout.
Come on.
Timeout. Call
It's
it.
Albert Wilson.
Call it.
Kick him.
What? Why aren't you calling? Oh, they only got one left.
They only have 1 timeout, so I think you have to rush to the rush up there. They're gonna bleed
replay. Did he get
a ton of
Was he at
time.
the 20 or the 21, Sean? Let's show another replay.
Uh-oh. I mean, Jamal Adams to the Seahawks would be pretty cool. I may have.
They're not going to do that though.
I might have a Seahawks future for next year.
If
2 under center, and they're
Now
just
you
going to let
don't-
it go to halftime.
If I was the Jets, I would make him fucking sit out. Trade his ass to fucking Toronto Argonauts.
No, we at
that's what
Jacob Todd Todd Height. No, we know they're horrible at clock management. That's what I was saying. They're not going to do much.
I thought they might call a timeout there.
Well, that was especially lackadaisical, not calling the timeout. I think a lot of times they would maybe call the timeout there. Either way, what a just wild ass first half. Right?
I mean,
half.
Jags with a big time of possession advantage. It's really about that pick 6 turnover. That's the game.
Yeah, that's the difference right there.
Well,
what are we
the
looking
block
at yardage
kick,
wise?
Right?
I mean, the block kick is a couple points, but I think
that's 9 points on defense. You know what I mean?
What are we looking at? Total offense 196 to 147. So Tua kind of brought them back. They weren't doing much until that one drive, the touchdown drive in the second quarter. So.
All right. What do we I wonder what the number is going to be. This will be interesting because Jags were 1.5 point favorites at kickoff. We'll see what that's moved to. Once Kramer just a little update there.
I'm parched, bro.
Thompson and Fournette almost have 86 yards in the first half compared to 32. But
I mean,
they're losing.
That's the difference in this game, though. I mean, the offense has looked so smooth because of that running game. Minshew has to avoid the mistakes.
Well, I think 2 things. Tua is due for a second half turnover, and that Miami defense. You mentioned time of possession. They got to be gassed. I just can't imagine them just being able to stay out there. And the Jags have done a great job of just running it down their throat. So I think we could be seeing little nice second half action here for the Jags. I would not, if I wasn't already on the Jags -1.5, I'd definitely be loading up in the second half. Kramer, can you please hit us with the updated?
Can someone explain the reference? I mean, I understand 97.1. I think that was Hot 97 in New York, but I don't understand Kramer from 97.1. Was he a super cool? Was he someone who just like slayed? He was a stickman, just laying pipe all over town.
Richard Bagpipe saying these fools finally got the camera right. Hey, we're figuring this out as we go.
Appreciate the compliment, bro.
People are calling us boomers earlier. I embrace the boomer name.
You know who Kramer kind of reminds me of, back to the 97.1 thing. Remember Roger Lodge?
Yeah, Raj Lodge. Loved Raj Lodge. What was he most famous for?
That fucking like dating
Game show, right?
Yeah, it was like dating on like WB.
I don't know what the context was, but I feel like back in high school we liked saying Raj Lodge. Lodge.
He would stand in for Jim Rome when he was with Fox.
Yeah, he's a legit like sports talk guy too.
That's classic. Because I mean, he was just always he kind of reminded me of like Mario Lopez, like you know how he's on that one show on like NBC or something.
He's like he's kind of Ryan Seacrest if Seacrest knew sports.
Whoa, hey Sean.
Seacrest without the Botox.
I'm talking from the back of my throat. Coming at you. That's Raj Lodge or Ryan Seacrest.
I like Raj Lodge.
Bundesliga.
Yeah, someone.
By the way,
someone
Sean,
pointing out in the chat, there is that weird discrepancy here. If Madden 21 wants to work on it, the score's wrong. They didn't show the pick 2 or whatever you call it, the block 2, because Miami it's only showing 14 points. But if you look at the top score, it of course is 16-13. So keep that in mind when you're late in the second half bets.
In fact, yeah. Well, look at this. See, they just say 2-point failed. It's almost like they don't know how to account for it. That's. It's,
I mean,
it is interesting
who
the
would have
things
thought
they forgot to do.
The game in 2020. A lot. You could make a compelling argument that Madden 94 is better.
Oh yeah, when the Jags and the Titans were special teams.
I would say
the Panthers and the Jags were like bonus teams.
But
they were 99.
They give you the wind.
That's true. They did show you which direction the wind was going.
They give you the
second
wind.
half numbers, courtesy of mybookie.ag. Promo code SGP. The Dolphins are a point dog, +100 on the money line. So we're talking about an adjusted 2-point number now. Jags -2 or +2 for the game. Wait, am I doing that right? Yeah, Jags +2 for the game. Jags -1 for the second half. -130 on the money line. Dolphins +100. 22.5 is the total. That feels low, doesn't it? Both these teams moving a little bit.
Well, I guess
Maybe
the counter
not.
is we already got the pick 6. We already got, and if you have a defensive touchdown in the first half, I don't know if that's going to help you. It feels like an ugly game, but the Jags have just been moving the ball. I think they're really gonna. I love Jags second half. Throw that in. And I think the Jags just come out swinging. I mean, they've been moving the ball very well, and they get the ball to start the second half. Correct?
Yeah, and you got to think Fournette.
I'm looking at my notes. I have no idea who gets the ball. God damn it,
Colby. Do you remember? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was watching while I was driving in LA traffic. You know
Sounds really dangerous.
I wouldn't do that. I would.
Q Cross 711 says second half under 22.5. I'm actually going that way. I think that's the play. Along with the Jags, of course, and I'm still optimistic about the Jags -1.5 for the second half.
All right, what do we got? How much time do we have? Skeletor, how much time before halftime's over? Oh man!
And just quick update. I know we already awarded him a $25 free play.
Are we all caught up, Sean? I got 2 so far. Is that right?
Yeah, think so. And we actually no, we didn't announce because we gave out 1 for the Tua touchdown, 1 for the we've got 2 passing touchdowns so far. The guy who at Let's Get This Coin, the review he wrote was headline great podcast. The title or the description of the review: kids love listening to this since their mom left. 2 exclamation points. So there you go. I just love the idea that someone's like,
I get it,
looking for podcasts.
Escapism.
They see that.
I mean, I guess that's cool. I'm on board.
Look, if you're babysitting, I think it's a good plan to, if you're babysitting, you don't really, you go over to the house, just throw on some Madden Mayhem.
Oh yeah, man. If you're a babysitter, simulated Madden games, that's great because kids can watch the video game, which apparently kids like to do,
kids
and
love to do,
and you can gamble on it. So,
well, I mean, let's just say you're in high school, you throw that sim on, you're babysitting over the summer, you let the kids watch it, you take a girl upstairs, boom. You know what I mean?
Well, you would miss the game, Colby.
Oh yeah, I mean you got your iPhone.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, set it up.
You getting some
that's
head,
like
some head and watching at the same time.
That's like that episode of Seinfeld where George just keeps getting crazier and crazier in bed. He starts like making a sandwich. He's got the radio broadcast of the Yankees game. It's an all timer. All right, Kramer.
I'm told 6:03 West Coast time. That's what we're being.
Nice. So I have enough time to grab a LaCroix.
Yeah, they might not be cold though. We're it's pandemic times and we're running lean. But if they are cold, I'll
find something in there then.
Yeah, there's beer.
Skeletor in the house. Shout out to Skeletor.
Yeah, shout out to the timekeeper.
And what do we got going on for the late game, Kramer? Perfect time to look ahead. And
Perfect
of course,
time to look
Saturday
ahead.
And Sunday, we got you covered with the college football tournament, college football action. If you check out the leaderboard over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/CFT, you can see I am tied for first place with a perfect bracket.
Wow.
We're giving away $500 to the best bracket, and that's cold hard cash. Of course, I'm not eligible, but I don't know. Maybe I am eligible. Maybe I will Maybe I will give myself $500, Kramer.
I'm cool with that. I'm sure there'll be a kickback.
Yeah. Well, I'll get a little taste.
Well, and while we have 2 more minutes, according to Skeletor, let's look at those. Well, I guess I didn't even give out the line. I just said Tampa plays Denver.
Ooh.
This is a fun matchup. Again, we like Denver at home early in the year. This is a week 3 matchup. The Bucks are -9 on the road.
But Kramer, since you picked the early game, I get to pick the late game. So I'm all over that home dog Denver Broncos.
47.5. I mean, if you want to be on the side of Colby, pick Dundee, Database.
I thought you said I was
Dan.
suspended. That means I should be coming back with the Fury.
I'm just assuming you're going to be on the Broncos with that number.
Well, you know, I'm a Colorado Buffalo fan. They got a guy named Philip Lindsay who's better than Miles Sanders.
So I'm on Tampa. You're telling me I get Tampa, I get Gronk. Did you see that picture I set out with?
Yeah, where
Gronk?
he has 69 taped on his back. Classic Gronk.
Oh, I love that. I love how everyone is cool with it too. Like no one has a Gronk is like sublime.
Why
Everyone
do
likes
some
him.
people get a pass with that? It's great. It's great
because they don't take themselves seriously. Like I mean, in a way, like I'm sure there's times where Gronk goes home and he's sad because everyone's laughing at him. But we do like to laugh at Gronk. Gronk likes to laugh at himself, or he's just completely unaware.
No, as a guy who's close personal friends with Gronk, you may remember the hit children's classic Crashlates, where he was on season 1 and season 2 before we wrote him off the show for financial reasons. Gronk is kind of in on the joke of being Gronk, but also he isn't. It's like he's in on the joke, but also he is Gronk. So there, he kind of meets in the middle. Great dude. Love Gronk. Shout out to Gronk, fellow tight end. Kramer at 6:03. Let's do it.
Is that time?
Let's kick it off.
Skeletor. All right. You know what? We haven't done any emojis, guys. Why don't we do a little emojis to start off the second half?
Kramer needs some emojis. Get that man's needle moving. Give him some emojis.
Yeah, just stimulate that lead in my pencil.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
And like I said, Jags getting the ball to start the second half, returning it from the goal line out to the 20.
That's a good tackle, form tackle, head up to the left of the hips. That's a rugby tackle right there, Sean.
I prefer more helmet to helmet action.
Lower the boom. Chark on the kickoff return.
And shout out to the chat for just throwing emojis out there like they're going out of style.
Hieroglyphics, bro.
93 till.
1st and 10 at their own 24. Minshew out of the shotgun takes over. Ooh.
Just a bit outside.
Have we seen a tremendous amount of just dog shit throws today?
Well, Minshew started out real hot, and then Colby went out of his way to jinx him, doing everything he can to. He's never going to throw an incomplete pass.
Well,
that was epic.
He's been a little rattled since the pick six.
He got dinged up. If he never got sacked, sometimes when you hit the ground, he takes a few throws to adjust, get back in the rhythm of the game.
Minshew out of the shotgun again, drops deep down the sideline, and almost intercepted. That was the same guy who picked it off earlier. He's having himself a game. Ryan Lewis.
Isn't that Howard?
Are they the same number?
What do you mean? Jordan Howard's 34.
No, Xavier. Isn't that the cornerback, Xavier Howard?
According to the thing I'm looking at, it says Ryan Lewis, but maybe the numbers are off.
You never know.
Minshew out of the shotgun, 3rd and 10.
Got him. Boom.
And what are you doing?
Boom. Boom.
You're running the ball down their throat, and then you have 3 plays where you only pass going 3 and out. Eric Rowe with the cornerback blitz.
And look at this horrible block, Sean. Watch this. He tries to go low, completely misses. Chris Thompson. Come on now. What the fuck is that, you lazy piece of shit?
It's not a good block. They need Fournette in there for the blocking.
Oh, Magic Man Blanco hitting up primetime action to tell him to come over where the real action is. Love it.
Nice.
At the 29, that's where the Dolphins will take over.
Yeah, I mean, promotion's a great way to get a free play. That's a great way to, end up with a couple extra bucks in your account.
What's the story with the IPA in the house?
I mean, talk to Sean. That stuff's poison. It's the fact that he continually offends me by bringing bleach into my own refrigerator.
Ah, well, come on. Trump recommends it. Just do it, dude.
It's better than hydroxychloroquine.
It worked out for Sammy Sosa.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Breda picks up a couple there, 2nd and 8. Colby, you don't like a Lagunitas?
No, I was just surprised that he. I mean, I get it, you buying beer.
Yeah,
But I was-
Kramer doesn't buy.
Yeah.
No, beers for pussies.
Oh my gosh.
Nose beers, on the other hand.
Crack
By the
those
way,
open.
shout out to Nose Beers because I have a nose beer theme to one of my winners in the Belmont Stakes, which that podcast is going to drop tonight, right after this bullshit, when I have some goddamn time to edit the podcast. Sorry, when I have time to yell at the intern to edit the podcast.
Nice.
Subscribe to the podcast, baby. 3rd and 10. Tua out of the shotgun. 2 unsuccessful runs for Breida. 3rd and long for the Dolphins at their own 29. Play action.
Got it.
Ooh, to Devontae Parker down
baby.
the sideline. Has room to run.
Okay, who's number
Yes.
Sean, let's cut number 21.
Cut him.
Get him off the fucking
Didn't
field.
play the ball well there.
Wouldn't
And
that
then
be-
he didn't wrap up at all.
Wouldn't it be a fun gimmick if we were allowed to just take one guy out of the game? like we had the ability to each team we could just cut a guy.
I like it. 2 out of the shotgun. Big play on 3rd down.
Would it piss people off, you think?
1st and 10 at the 26.
This is such a soft safety. Remind me of a guy named Stanley Richard back.
Someone's got to be wide open.
Breida with the carry. Wow, 1st down.
They're heating up here on offense. Tua and the boys.
Jags on their heels.
I think I said this about a month ago, Sean. As the off season goes, I'm going to be more and more into Tua in terms of best ball. I snagged him yesterday.
Well, I
First
did make him on my top 10 fantasy quarterback list. He didn't make yours, but he did make mine. Breida hands it with the run.
95.
Picks up a handful. Picks up 5 to the 10. 2nd and 5. Dolphins. I mean, this is huge here. If they can hold them to a field goal. All right, they're still in it. Although that -1.5 could come back to haunt us. Tua out of the shotgun. 2nd and 5. Surveys the field. Looks to the middle of the end zone. Oh my God!
Who's he throwing that to?
And why do you knock it down, Miles Jack? Catch the fucking ball. Jordan rules the world, saying I have the top fantasy quarterback, literally the worst accuracy. Yeah, but he gets rushing touchdowns. Accuracy doesn't matter as much in fantasy football.
I want to make a wager with Kramer though.
What's
Tua
that?
out of the shotgun, 3rd and 5.
I'm down.
Empty set. Back to throw. Holds it. Checks it down.
Short. He's short.
He's short. 1 yard short.
2 yards
4th and
short.
2.
All right, that's fine. Take the field goal.
All right, it's 2020.
Underbetters are happy about that. What was it? 22.5. So 3 is a big
That's
time,
huge.
big time stop. What?
2025. It's 5 years from now, correct?
5 years from now.
I'm gonna bet you that Jalen Hurts will be the more regarded quarterback than Tua Tagovailoa.
I'll take that
on
bet.
6/18.
I'll bet that all day.
2025.
Yeah,
You're saying
he'll be regarded as the better quarterback.
by who? See, you make these things subjective.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's Colby's list, who knows when he comes to ranking
well,
quarterbacks.
you just go like with the best. You're like, well, they won the Super Bowl, so they must be the
All
best.
right. So what's the wager? What's the
yeah,
wager?
that's how they decide who
that
the
doesn't
best
mean
is.
that means your team's the best. Doesn't mean you're the best. Like Damian Williams is not the best running back.
Hold on.
No, but
hold on,
quarterbacks
hold on.
obviously different.
All right,
Well, the NFL's changed for the pussy
let's
ways.
just say that over some collection of things like QBR, touchdown, interceptions, yards per attempt,
Oh, man.
wins, that you will be as objective as possible. Team success matters.
Of course, but I mean,
So on
I mean,
on June 18th of the
From
year
the 1,
2025.
2025. Chark out to the 28. That's where the Jags will take over. Down 6 here.
What are the term? What's the stakes?
what do you want to do? And also, feel free. Like I said, this is an organic bet. So if you want to, if you think you want to go with passing touchdowns or not, I know.
No,
Hurts,
I think
Hurts is going to be on the bench for a year or two.
I think
Maybe.
it's an interesting bet because he could have gone somewhere and been the star. Like that could be a first year of him being a
Minshew
starter
under center.
and him going off, and Tua could just get hurt.
Fournette
But-
loses 1, 2nd and 11.
Sean, what should we bet here?
Yeah, how should we do this then? Because
Should we bet?
Yeah.
Should we revoke? Should we steal? We'll take his air raid certification.
All right.
If
I'm
he's
still
running.
doing that.
And if he's right, what does he get?
I don't know. What do you want, Colby? Minshew out of the shotgun.
Oh my God.
Jesus, dangerous
Hey,
throw.
why doesn't he just wait 1 second? He's wide open.
Chark was open over the middle.
What should the bet be? I don't know. Let's go to
3rd and 11.
You came up with a bet without stakes. Shame on you.
the stakes will be.
I'm starting to think Colby doesn't gamble, Sean.
The stakes will be
3rd and 11. Deep. Oh, great ball there to the tight end.
Damn.
all right.
And
how about-
Eifert goes out. But that's still a first down. They have O'Shaughnessy. They don't need
what a
Eifert.
pussy.
First down to 24.
What could we do stakes wise? For my first thing, but I've already been to a game in Blacksburg, so I was gonna say, if I lose, I'll go all Virginia Tech gear to a Virginia Tech game. But they also were
You
too
kind of
pussy.
like Virginia Tech.
No,
don't you?
here's what the
Well, they were
here's
too
here's
pussy
what
to
it
stop
is.
scheduling ECU.
Here's what we'll do.
What's that?
The reward and the bet is the same thing. Either way, our goal now between now and then is to have like that we're having John Elway on the podcast. If you're wrong,
Chark.
you have to watch. You don't get to participate. If you're right, you get to participate.
Oh wow, like
in
it.
the LA. Okay.
Which means If
but the
not,
irony is not.
if you're wrong,
Yeah.
you for the day for that interview, you're the intern.
Oh, wow.
but I'm okay with that because you got to remember, like I'm just being fair. I actually was not a Broncos fan growing up.
Fournette throws him off.
You know what I mean?
And
so
he
the
loses
stakes aren't
yardage.
like the stakes aren't like epic because it's like it's not like I was a dude wearing an Elway jersey.
Who are you a fan of? Like what athlete are you the biggest fan of? Like Muggsy Bogues? It's got to be some
I am a
random
Muggsy
person.
Bogues fan, but he's got the Rudiger thing.
I
going.
know. I'm just saying. It's got to be someone random.
I mean, Doug
Who's
Flutie.
your number
Flutie.
number one
Doug
favorite
Flutie is like
athlete?
my all-time favorite
3rd and 11.
quarterback.
I'm sure we can get Doug Flutie.
I
Minshew back
actually
to
tried
throw.
to the other day, so we're hopefully.
Completes it to Chark into Dolphins territory down to the 30.
Sean, I just got an idea for a podcast. We're doing this. Top 10 athletes, favorite athletes. Me and you.
Oh, okay. That's a fun one.
Maybe we'll invite Colby. We'll see.
If you get Ric Flair, it would really. If I couldn't get in, it would really be painful.
Don't bring that wrestling shit in here. Minshew under center. Delayed handoff.
It's Ric Flair. He's an icon.
He's a coked out guy on roids with crazy hair.
Look, don't judge another man.
Shout out
No, I meant those were his positives. He's not an athlete. Other than that, he's just some dude.
Shout out to Bears win 34. Just really
Guys put on a high quality
moving
show.
me up. You
But
know?
then he says there's not much good content out there. So
Well,
are we actually
we're
good?
one of the few.
well,
Are
that
we
tells
actually good, or
Whoa.
we're just serviceable because there's shit
Fournette
out there?
off tackle picks up a handful there.
I mean that makes me feel like he's a real man
He's a connoisseur.
who's read the game, because that was a backhanded compliment right there.
3rd
That
and
was a
6.
neg, as they say.
Out of the 26. No, he's saying he sees
No,
a
I'm
lot of
kidding.
shit out there, and we're good. If
Right.
anything, that makes the compliment that much better.
Well, he's from Chicago, so
But
it's
that would
like
be like-
Rex Grossman got him to a Super Bowl.
But that would be like me
Minshew
saying,
back to throw, 3rd and 6. Completes it to Chark.
Jesus.
That was a good ball. Looks a little dangerous when it coming out of his hand.
Oh no, it's
First down
flawless.
at the 14.
there are not many attractive women around here, but I mean, your girlfriend's pretty good looking. But it had a little bit of that. How do you hang out with this chick? She's so pushy.
Minshew
Oh, man.
out of the shotgun from the 14. Jags now on the move.
Oh no!
Hands it off.
Oh
Huge
no!
hole. Thompson dancing around.
Pick 6 loading.
Picks up
Pick
6.
six,
2nd
loading.
and 4.
Have I ever told you my story of meeting O.J. Simpson?
Maybe for another time. Is it? Maybe not for another time.
I'll just put it like this: he hit on my girlfriend in front of me.
It's a man who knows what he wants. 2nd and 4. Minshew back to throw. Completes underneath to O'Shaughnessy.
Oh no,
Looks like
Colby!
he's just short of the first, 3rd and inches.
Oh no,
Damn
Colby!
it. Damn it!
I did get a little nervous there, Colby, trying to talk about OJ.
Well, I'm just giving my personal story here, man.
Well,
But-
don't talk too much smack about him. He probably will have a podcast on the network in a couple of years.
Yeah. If we could only
Can
be.
we-
Play action
pick
by
six.
Minshew. Has time.
Oh,
He looks
there
to
we
run.
go. Big dick
Minshew.
energy.
Oh, extend that, baby.
Cox.
But OJ, can we title it what that book would have been?
Oh, if I did it,
Yeah.
I mean,
I did it.
yeah, it was like this long title, but then in red, I did it. Like,
Bro, I
come on.
legit have friends that think he's innocent.
Minshew under center, back to throw. Throws it away.
Are those friends part of the judicial system?
Well, LAPD's got a long history. They actually make a compelling argument. Although I disagree with it,
No,
they make.
there's a thing called
argument.
DNA evidence.
Yeah.
Maybe his son was involved, but other than that, it's a pretty straightforward stabbing. Minshew under center. Fournette the lone back. Hand it off to Fournette. Walk into the end zone, big boy.
But like, how does the crazy thing is like the LAPD like loses the essential evidence.
Yeah, dude. The cops. Like,
They're not good cops.
But I'm saying like the LAPD at the time did have gang members that killed Biggie.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I
there's-
mean? Like-
both can exist. The LAPD is horrible at being police, and also he killed that chick.
But by doing that though, you create by losing key evidence. And I am in the belief that OJ did this.
Yes.
But I'm saying like by losing that though, you do create an argument by saying they planted it.
No. How'd they get his blood to plant it on his Bronco and everywhere all over the crime scene?
Look, I got to dive back into the case. I'm with you though. I think he's completely guilty.
Listen, the fact that I had to watch the Knicks in the tiny window of a picture-in-picture
As a Knicks fan, that was brutal.
for the better part of the second half.
Wait, you got the picture-in-picture because you were in fucking Jersey. Us and the rest of the country didn't even get the picture-picture.
I think there was a bit where it was gone altogether. But
Yeah, it was completely gone.
I remember thinking, I visually can see where I was, and I remember thinking, like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? John Starks and Patrick Ewing are about to do it finally. Little did I know my heart would be ripped out days later.
Now,
Dude,
of course, the
that
pregame
was brutal.
spread was
Yeah.
Jags -1.5, not covering, but they are up 1 point.
Oh no!
Well,
I
no,
did it.
who's
No.
on the sticks?
Me and Nicole Simpson had.
And
one
of
thing
course,
in
Scott Bowser checking in. Myself and my wife got Bowser tickets to the OJ White Bronco tour through Brentwood as his going away present when he moved to Las Vegas.
Is that true?
It's a pretty intense tour. I've never gone. My wife's gone. Bowser's gone. I guess he seemed to have fun.
I've been to the house.
very
where,
interesting.
the house is gone, but I've been to where.
This guy
yeah.
just like his kid in Brentwood just decided to start doing a tour, and he's like, here's where it happened. Here's where they drove. Oh, here's where Nicole was sucking that guy off when she knew OJ was in the bushes. lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Dolphins at their own 26. Tua out of the shotgun, hands it off to Breida again. Has room, jukes, and down he goes.
I have a great story. I mean, I not a great story.
3rd and 4.
I went to
This is never
see
beginning of a
where
good-
the house was, to see where the murder was. And I took my girlfriend at the time, and it was hilarious because I didn't know that the house was gone.
Real quick, Colby.
Yeah.
E. Anderson, 12 saying, why does the controller disconnect if it's a sim? Well, if you don't hit a button for a long time, it'll go into that sleep mode. Kramer hangs out by the controller and hits it occasionally to avoid the sleep mode. But then also he smokes a ton of weed and occasionally forgets to hit the button.
Hey, E. Anderson, if you want next time, we'll just use my camera and get my dumbass face off the front of it and throw it right on the fucking controller for you, you jackass. All right.
Bowser's saying, giving it a big review. That's
Why?
on the bucket list.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins punt.
Oh baby!
Great punt by the Dolphins, pinning the Jags at their own 2. 1:23 left to go here in the 3rd. Jags up 1. You're listening to the Sports Gambling Podcast presented by MyBookie.ag. Promo code SGP. Make sure to deposit this week. Use that promo code. Get a $10 free bet on the Belmont Stakes. Belmont Stakes podcast we just recorded.
I'm excited for that.
I got a couple nice long shots there for you. Tune into that I formation. Fournette gets the handoff, and again, keep getting this guy involved. 19 for 171.
Listen, you guys are running a fool's errand right now because my man Tua No, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be high on this guy. I think I might even roll the dice on some Tua props. I just think he's gonna be electric. I watched some fucking special on him, and I'm in.
Yeah,
Hawaiian pride, baby.
Bubble screen completes it. Oh, and he's chopping his feet, and he's got the first down. Wow. Nice run there by D.D. Westbrook. Oh, no, sorry. Conley picks up 5 on the catch. The only concern with Tua is because of the shortened off season, and you have Fitzmagic. Do they let Fitzmagic start the first 4 games?
Probably. You're probably right. I mean,
I put Tua in my top 10. I'm just saying that's the only case against.
That was ridiculous, right? That was. I'm gonna look. You're my buddy, but at the same time, come on. Come on, buddy. That was ridiculous.
What?
No,
I listened to that and I go,
I throw in a couple hot takes.
This guy's doing heroin.
I do a couple long shots. D.D. Westbrook picks up 5. If you want the standard copy and paste top 10 list, sure, those guys are out there. If you want someone to just go to, I'm logging on to Fantasy Pros, copying these 10, and I'll give you my 10 reasons. Well, actually, the yard per carry, if you look at the variance there, it's actually, or you just want a man who says these are some stud ass quarterbacks that are going to put you in the top 10 of fantasy football. Then you listen to old Sean Stacking the Money Grain.
Let me ask you this: does it concern either of you guys? I'll wait till the play break.
Play action by Minshew.
Come on, boy.
Oh, dangerous throw again.
Double coverage. What the fuck is he seeing?
And he's checking it down to Minshew. Someone had to be open down the field.
Does it concern you? I don't know. I think I read an article that in the past year or two from I think it was Sports Illustrated, saying that the Dolphins are the most dysfunctional organization in the past 20 years.
Wow.
Well, I would say that's there's a lot of that's true, but I like the mojo that Brian Flores has brought to the team. Completes it over the middle. And that's a Jaguars first down. They were trying to tank last year, and Flores was like, "No, fuck you.
I love that.
We're going to go into New England and knock New England. New England had a first round bye, and they went in there. Fitzmagic drove them down the field,
and they still got to it.
Which was the guy that they were wanting to tank for. So, I think that team really respects Flores, and early on, I like the way Flores has been coaching.
We got a game here, Sean. Real quick, Magic Man Blanco wanting to know who are we taking for the futures?
Well, as a guy who has a perfect bracket, I have Baylor winning it all. So I'm still going to say Baylor.
9-1. That's onions.
9-1
Colby,
right now.
Who's picked Dundee got to take down the chip?
Oh man, you know I'm on the Sooners.
Minshew. Sorry.
Wow.
What did I do there?
Minshew. That sounds like a Sooner. Oklahoma plus 450.
Down goes Minshew. 8-yard sack. 3rd and 20 for the Jags. Come on.
Nick 2480. You're a fucking moron if you don't think Elway's in the consideration.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. I'll say that right now. You assume that I'm some Elway backer.
Oh, you are.
No, like I'm a gigantic fanboy of John Elway. I'm not. I'm a fan of his game, but I'm not a fan of the
Oh
game.
my God.
He was a little bitch who got drafted by the Baltimore Colts and demanded to get traded to the fucking Broncos.
This is my favorite part of the Colby loves John Elway, but tells everyone first that he hates John Elway.
It's just simply the film doesn't fucking lie. It's that simple. It's like you watch the film.
John Elway's an amazing quarterback. No one's.
But he's definitely in the conversation, regardless of. I mean, everything you see, he'll be top 5. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's not like I'm saying fucking Ken O'Brien's the best quarterback ever.
He's in consideration for most Super Bowl losses. That's for sure. That's for sure.
That's a compliment.
Doesn't matter.
That's a fucking compliment.
1st and 10. Dolphins take over on their own 46.
Dan Marino's in that same list, and he's been to 1 Super Bowl.
I have Elway hovering right next to Eli.
That's fucking hilarious.
All right, Tua out of the shotgun. Screen. They get the screen off.
Get there.
It's not a good play.
Oh.
Not a good play.
And
Kramer, say that once again where you have Eli near Elway.
I have Eli right above Elway.
That's a humorous deal.
Had to hear from our boy Hal Mummy. 6-yard loss
out.
on the screenplay. 2 out of the shotgun. 4 receivers had hard count.
shout out to Hal Mummy.
Good dude. With the play action, holding. And that's incomplete. What do you do here, Colby? I would decline
I think
it.
you decline. Are they taking it? Fuck, I think they're taking it.
Decline it. Oh my God. Why would you take
Fucking
it?
Sims.
Why would you take that?
Where's Ray Allen, guys? People
I don't
are
know.
asking
Ray
where Ray
can't
Allen is.
squeeze Ray Allen to the board.
Oh shit! I didn't get Ray into the mix. I'm sorry, Ray.
Damn.
Ray Allen missed his flight. He tested positive for COVID-19. Please keep Ray in your thoughts and prayers. 2nd and 26, 2 out of the shotgun. Has plenty of time.
Oh, what a throw,
Guys.
See, that's why you don't take the penalty.
Devontae Parker picks it up. 3rd and 13.
Exactly.
You could add 3rd and 16, but hopefully it doesn't matter.
Guys, you can. I know I'm beautiful, but I'm saying you can put Ray Allen's face over my face,
Is that what we
It's
do?
a fun experiment.
and I'm perfectly happy with that.
2 out of the shotgun. 3rd and 3. Dolphins, huge 3rd down here, and they go soft, handing it off to Breida. No faith in their young rookie quarterback there. Kramer, we got it. Your request. Boner Soup checking in.
Oh, I thought he was here earlier. Maybe that was just so he was part of the Boner Soup Army,
Yeah.
talking about how Kramer likes to sit when he pees.
You got a request.
Bundesliga.
I don't feel like that was your best work.
Sorry, hold on.
What's the other one again? La Liga.
Das Bundesliga.
There you go. And we got Das Bundesliga picks over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com.
I should have looked at the camera.
We have EPL picks. We have an EPL podcast that somehow made its way on the feed. I apologize. 1st and 10. Jags take over on their own 20. Minshew out of the shotgun. Ooh, D.D. Westbrook.
He took a shot.
He looked like he was possibly gone. Like if there was just one more juke he could pull, he would have been out of there.
And that's the thing. You want to talk about quarterback play? I said Minshew would be a steal. Much like actually one of the best one that I tout is I was all over Russell Wilson being fucking great. I
Must have been
all over
listening to
that.
the Sports Gambling Podcast. Minshew under
he's
center.
definitely better than I was. Definitely.
Minshew back to throw.
I mean, stats wise, you might be able to prove that point because the NFL has gone soft as fuck.
Well, I would say, and I know you don't think winning matters in football, Colby, but Russell Wilson, whatever team they trot out, this guy gets them to 10 wins. The consistency he's had is something that, to me, as a guy who takes them every year over win total, it's something that's pretty off.
But I think also you got to take your blinders off because he's had the same coach his whole career.
Yeah,
that factors in. Elway had a bunch of different offenses.
I would say this generally: if you play really well at quarterback, you win games, and they don't get rid of your coach. That would be my counter. And Wilson still has a lot of years left, so I'll compare him to Elway when he gets there. First down.
You know what
for the
happens when you're. You know what happens.
Eifert back in the game.
When you're a successful quarterback, they
What's
don't
that?
keep switching your coordinator.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah. See, but you're talking football now. Go back to the '80s. Were you telling me Jim McMahon was better than Dan Marino? Go fuck yourself then. And I love Jim McMahon.
I don't believe that.
I'm saying, well, one won a Super Bowl, one didn't.
But that has nothing to do with why I don't think
No,
Elway.
I'm saying if you go back in the '80s, with the exception of Montana, none of the great quarterbacks were winning Super Bowls.
2nd and 9.
Yeah, but Elway was setting. I mean, sorry, Marino. It's not even. You can't even put him in the same category as Elway.
Minshew under center.
Stop! Don't even, dude.
Ooh, dangerous throw, and that's actually Byron Jones, 24.
There you go.
And he picked up from the Cowboys.
Ooh,
and again,
I like this shit talk.
if you're looking for a reason to fade the Cowboys, that defense is missing a lot of playmakers.
Is Sean Lee still trying to play football?
No, I think he's retired, right, Curly?
He should come back.
Yeah, I mean his head. I'm just saying, Colby. You don't like when someone is truly great.
Minshew out of the shotgun, 3rd and 9.
Oh my God,
he was
had
wide
two
open.
targets.
When someone is truly great, you don't need to make excuses.
Steve Young is better than Joe Montana. I'll say that all day.
Yeah, I'm okay with that opinion.
Really?
That's
What?
a
But
reasonable
that's very
opinion.
similar because to me, Tom Brady and Montana's games are very similar.
Because Steve Young was a transcendent, game-changing type of football-changing quarterback. That's why.
Okay.
Deep punt.
So we just disagree, which is fair. But if you listen to the
Joe Montana is just a dude who knew how to run a system.
that was Joe Montana and Tom Brady are the same quarterback to me. Same quarterback to me. Both had the same offense their whole career.
Tom Brady did it for so long. That's what makes him great.
The NFL changed. You don't think they would have done that?
See,
they couldn't hit a quarterback.
But Colby,
1st and 10.
you can't say that every time you start losing the argument.
I'm saying Brady would not be playing football right now if it was 1980.
But
You know that.
Gesicki.
What does that have to do with the argument?
I'm saying, okay, like like Brady's playing great. I'm the one that argues Brady better than Manning all day, but I'm saying like the league, the rules changed so much. There is no way he would be playing NFL.
Okay, so then if you
Second and 10, 2 out of the shotgun. 8:20 left to go in this game. We got a 1-point game, guys. Devontae Parker in motion up
pick
top.
6 loading.
Where is this Miami turnover? Breida checks it down. Juke move.
Wow.
2 jukes.
Nice juke.
I mean, again, if that's how you want to go about this, measure him against his peers. Elway, not the best amongst his peers.
Really?
Brady,
Who's
the
better?
best amongst
Who's
his
better than
peers.
Elway?
Marino.
No, he's not. Get the
Third
fuck
and 3.
out of here.
Miami, 3rd and 3. Huge third down here. Tua under center. 7:45 left to go. Back to throw. Has time. Incomplete. I think he got a hand on the defensive line. Now Jacksonville gets the ball back. We need some points to get this cover. Let's go, baby.
And people saying that the over is dead. I don't know about that. We've seen some late fourth quarter
Shit gets
scoring.
wild. What was the over's 51.5?
I believe. Well, it's in the feed name, Sean. So it shouldn't be hard to find.
Sean, people are saying Troy Aikman's the best. Does Joe Buck have something to say about that?
That is a disgusting act.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Westbrook picks up a couple there. Jackson take over at their own 18.
It's just really hard to say a guy's.
I completely agree with Jordan rules the world.
It's hard to say a guy is the greatest when it took him having one of the greatest offensive minds, greatest offensive systems, and
Who?
to win some Super Bowls.
Greatest offensive minds? Who?
He needed
Minshew under center, 1st and 10.
He needed a team around
Bullet
him.
pass to the outside, completes it to Conley.
Name me one Super
Second
Bowl
and 1.
team that won the Super Bowl that didn't have Hall of Famers, because Elway was the only Hall of Famer on the 86.
Terrell Davis is in the Hall of Fame.
No, I'm saying on the Elway losing teams, with the exception of 90, which Atwater was a rookie. The other 2 years, they didn't have one Hall of Famer besides
We're
Elway.
Minshew
not
under center.
arguing anymore because your argument style is designed to go on forever.
No, but I'm asking you a question.
Anytime
I
someone
asked you
makes a
question.
good point, you just talk about how the goalpost moved.
What?
You move the goalpost. If you're going to talk about an era, let's talk about an era. Don't tell me that he was on a shitty team. That's why they didn't win the Super Bowl.
I don't care about winning a Super Bowl. That does not make a great quarterback.
Minshew out of the shotgun, 3rd and 1.
Trent
Huge
Dilfer
third
won
down.
the Super Bowl.
Chris Thompson picks up the 1st down, although that's close.
Then we can agree if you get to the Super Bowl and get the doors blown off you, that's not impressive. It's not like he had a great year. He's not a great player because he got his ass kicked in the Super Bowl.
Well, no, he's a great player because he led those teams were not better than the Browns and the Bengals teams.
It's subjective. Again, objectively,
No,
they
1st and 10.
You watch the film,
Minshew
dude.
under center, hands it off to Fournette, picks up a handful. Shout out to Boner Suit pointing out that Sammy Sosa is now a white man.
No. By the way, did people not know about that? Because that's been going on.
that's a
the
classic.
documentary about him and McGuire, which everyone seemed to
He
hate.
went down to Cuba. He got the white treatment.
Oh man, I didn't even watch that. Did you watch it yet?
I heard it's bad though.
He's the guy who bought the Blockbuster stock. He's like, I'm really going into this white thing.
Yeah, now's the
future.
time where you're selling white people. Completes it underneath, and that's a nice catch and run by DJ Chark.
Look,
Baby Chark, 1st down midfield. All right.
without getting worked up, though, name me a
God,
Super
come
Bowl
on.
team that has won that did not have more than one Hall of Famer, and being the quarterback. Like Brady always had like 20.
What do you mean, the Eagles?
There's
The
plenty.
Eagles. Well, I mean, we don't know that yet. It's a little fresh.
Minshew under center. Has plenty of time. Completes it to wide open DJ Chark.
Oh, who's
no.
on the sticks?
Oh
See-
no.
Colby, you got Kramer worked up. He got distracted from his job.
I don't understand the point of that.
All right, come on. We'll save this for when we're at Washington State
At the
in
Coug?
Pullman,
At the Coug?
arguing until 2:00 in the morning, knocking back beers. We got a game on our hands. The Jags are in field goal range. The spread is on the line. 1st and 10. Minshew back to throw. Completes it underneath to Chark again. In a weird way, as a guy who has -1.5, Am I rooting more for the field goal or the touchdown?
Field goal. I think the field goal is the play.
Field goal, they play tougher defense. I feel like, although it would still be a 1-score game.
You know what you're not rooting for? The pick six that's loading.
Well, how has Miami not turned the ball over yet? How? Tua's hit like number of Jags guys in the hand. 2nd and 4, completes underneath Chark. Oh no, that's D.D. Westbrook with the catch down to the 13.
Minshew having a good game.
Yeah, except for the pick 6.
I mean, I'm just saying that Colts game he threw for like 130 and they almost won.
Yeah, no, you're right. Definitely better than some of the games we've seen from him. He's real hot and cold. .630, 2:58 left to go. I almost read the actual time. Fournette to the end zone. Let's go.
Did he dive over the pile?
He did.
That's pretty awesome animation.
It's called BDE.
Well, now
He's
what?
one of those guys who will get
Do
penetration.
you go for 2?
I would go for 2. The game's not going to do that. I go for 2 and end it.
No, I mean, I would go for 2.
Yeah, me too.
So you can make it a 9-point game and ice it. But this is actually probably better for us as Jags backers because now it's a 1-score game, so they'll still play defense.
And it's 8, so when they score, they will go for 2.
They will go for 2, so we would still have a chance of covering.
That's true. That's true.
If they went for 2 and didn't get it, then we're really we're really fun.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or possibly, I don't know. 2:52 left to go. Jags up 27-19, 46 total points.
Remember when Fournette ran over that Louisville defensive back that was just fucking filthy?
Run through a motherfucker face.
Yeah, he peaked when he was a freshman.
Yeah, man.
It's weird. That's you know what that is? That's all talent. That's Dwight Howard right there. Never had to work hard.
Hey, how about him? He doesn't want the NBA to start, man. He's on a championship team. He's on a 1 seed essentially.
Yeah, he's also not.
Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, come on.
He's also not sure.
He wants his hair braided.
How many trannies has he fucked?
Well, I mean, that's getting right to the point. I was going to ask if he's been to the donut shop.
What are we talking? Santa Monica and Highland?
Yeah.
I love it, buddy.
The tranny donut shop.
Out of the end zone, down to the 28.
It's gone now. It's a Trejo's.
It's a Danny Trejo's taco spot.
I mean, true story. He definitely. I mean,
he would probably like Danny Trejo's.
I don't think
taco.
I'm breaking any news here, but
It's a matter of public record. Although the person came out that they were not trans. So
no. I was going to say something different. I mean, Dwight Howard is. I know people like 2 degrees difference of knowing people that.
Back the throw completes it to Albert Wilson. Only picks up a couple.
Dwight Howard is a big time West Hollywood guy.
Oh, I can
picks
totally
up 4.
it.
2nd and 6.
You totally see it.
Big time West Hollywood guy.
Nice Cougs hat. Go Wazoo in Pullman, Washington, baby. There we go. Shout out to the Coug.
The Coug, the bar is awesome, man.
Yeah,
we tagged our name there. Go look for us. 2nd and 6. Tua. Clock is about to hit 2 minutes. Steps back. Ooh, bullet pass there, complete near midfield.
Colby was.
And we got ourselves a game. 2-minute warning. Williams with the catch.
Colby was sharing his cocktail with a Coug at the Coug.
Yeah, that was great. This old lady and her daughter.
Oh my God.
She was just like drooling, like much like an actual cougar when it sees its prey.
It was
just lined up Colby and was just licking her chops.
Oh man, she texted me to go meet her at this one spot.
Yeah.
Tua back to throw out of the shotgun.
I remember we went to dinner like right next to the spot she told me to meet her at, and I was like, guys, we got to hurry up and get in this motherfucker.
Yeah, Kramer and I kept trying to get Colby to get laid, but instead he thought he was too good to hook up with this 47-year-old 5.
It's an 8-point game. It's a 1 score. You know what? We're gonna have overtime. I believe the game before us went to overtime.
2nd and 7.
Back-to-back overtime thrillers.
Tua back to throw.
Got it. Go.
Oh my God.
Go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
This is getting interesting. Complete down to the 25.
How does a tight end beat a corner like that?
I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose by 2.
Gesicki's a stud.
I know, but still, come on.
And no, the daughter was not hot. Cardinal crazy one.
They were the
I'll
exact same
co-sign that.
person. Just 30.
I actually would have fucked her before the daughter.
Yeah, because you go older there. You go with the crafty veteran. They know some stuff that the younger girl doesn't. Ngakoue with the sack, taking him back down to the 34.
Some of that stuff's just hereditary, Sean.
That's true. But I mean, all things aside, if you have a 2 5s that you're debating on, and one's like a 24 and a 44, I go 44 all day, baby.
Yeah.
2nd and 18.
And I was dating the Colombian at the time, so I was being respectful.
Super committed.
Hit it.
Tua,
Hit
play
it.
action
It's
all
gonna be-
day.
Get there.
To the end
Interception.
zone, out of the end zone, off the upright, into the crowd.
Oh, you got to get the first down. They do have 3 timeouts. They could kick a field goal.
No, that's reckless. You're talking crazy.
Why did they kick a field goal?
I'm just kidding. They have 3 timeouts.
2 out of the shotgun, 3rd and 18, 40 seconds left to go at the 34.
Gotta hit a big one. Gotta hit a big one.
Intercepted, and there you go.
Go.
Oh, that would have been huge for overbetters. Late
Tua.
hit by Tua.
Oh my
And
God.
that was that Tua turnover that I was talking about all game.
Called it, Sean.
Oh, what are you doing out of the shotgun? Hand the ball off.
Minshew mania, baby.
Thompson.
Timeout.
Carry. God loves Jags. Greenies with another successful victory. About to move my units up to 10 units.
Shit.
Long. Cox.
Oh, they
Thompson.
Oh.
Okay, down he goes.
Timeout.
So that you could theoretically get the ball back with like 10 seconds.
Can I call for the block punt?
Oh, I like it. I like it, buddy.
And of course, we got that late game. Denver hosting the Tampa Bay Bucks. TB going, taking TB into Mile High. 10 o'clock East, 7 o'clock Pacific. Kramer, what is the latest line on that game over at mybookie.ag? Promo code is
Still -9 for the road team. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 47.5 is the total. That's the
huge
game.
hole.
That's the
for
game.
Nets.
God damn it.
Pick Dundee wins again.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my Macho Man ready set.
We can't allow this to be okay, Sean.
What am I, 7-1 in the past fucking 8 games?
Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot.
I know you. I know. What do you want next?
I hate myself. That's the problem.
What happened, Kramer?
Oh, I'm losing. I'm a loser.
Oh,
A goddamn loser.
knows not a loser. Gardner Minshew.
Never.
Second half hit for the Jags. Second half under hit. And the Jags -1.5 hit. So if you're not making money, and if we gave out like $75 in free play. So I don't know what else I have to do to get you guys paid. Tune into the late game.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
And for the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Jesus.
Kramer. Let it ride.